Hello friends, it's Cooper Troy here. While there's certainly a lot of build potential, there seems to be one weapon that stands towards the top in Armored Core, at least for the first time playthrough. I'm talking about the Zimmerman shotgun, of course. In this video, I want to cover the strengths, weaknesses, and possible build synergies that really make this weapon shine. As a quick overview, the Zimmerman is a shotgun, which is going to mean you want to be fighting up close. However, this shotgun is special because it has a very tight spread, meaning it is capable of having extended ranges, especially for a shotgun. This weapon unlocks naturally by progressing through the story, and if I'm not mistaken, it unlocks as a part of the start of Chapter 3. Now let's analyze the strengths of this type of weapon. The first point we need to talk about is, of course, the stagger. The Zimmerman generates the highest amount of stagger of any non-explosive weapon. In a game where stagger is highly important for creating damage windows, that already sets this weapon above the rest. But because it's a shotgun, this weapon also deals deadly damage up close. In fact, thanks to the direct hit adjustment for this weapon, it feeds very well into its own stagger loops, especially when dual wielding. Now for the weaknesses of this weapon, and the primary weakness of the Zimmerman is that it has a very slow firing cycle. You can only chamber one round before the shotgun has to be reloaded, which takes about 2 seconds. This means missing shots can result in moments of vulnerability where you just aren't simply doing anything offensively. And honestly, that's kind of the only real drawback for this weapon. Typically the range is a concern for shotguns, but because of that tighter spread, it helps really alleviate that negative drawback. Now I want to talk about a couple build synergies for the Zimmerman. Depending on the fight, you can use these for light, medium, and heavy mech builds. The one that is currently on the screen is for a medium weight build, and typically you will want to use a medium to heavier build if an enemy isn't really going to be super mobile. But of course, if you're fighting a highly mobile enemy, you would probably want to use a lighter weight mech so you can kind of get in close and stick to the enemy. Now the weapons are the real area for synergy because you're trying to help either complement the shotguns or cover for their weakness. So I would suggest to use a pile bunker that's going to help you capitalize on the stagger windows created by the Zimmerman shotguns. And then I also like to complement it with some sort of missile launcher. You can also use a grenade or rocket launcher as well. My preferred weapon of choice for missiles is the Javelin Beta. This fires out a singular missile that deals pretty high impact damage, but it has 2 explosive components that have double chances for impact buildup. So really, with this build, with 2 Zimmerman shotguns, a Javelin Beta, and the pile bunker, it's really creating windows to capitalize on either that higher direct hit modifier for the Zimmerman shotguns or for you to use the pile bunker for crazy damage. Now, if you're not too keen on the idea of a pile bunker and explosives, you can consider using the LCS laser cannon or the needle launcher, which has a very high direct hit modifier. So that was a look at a medium weight build. Let's take a look at a lightweight build that dual wields the Zimmerman shotguns. So this build is a reverse joint that is mainly focusing on jumping around enemies and just constantly pelting them with the Zimmerman shotgun. To complement this sort of hyper-aggressive, sticky playstyle, I am also using 2 of the back drone units. These will constantly fire little like little shots here that kind of help build up a little bit of impact and just keep that stagger building. But really, the entire idea is just to stick to the enemy and just be as annoying as possible. One last thing I do want to note is that I'm using the assault armor with this type of build. In some boss fights, if you stagger them with the Zimmerman, you can do a bunch of damage with your other arsenal, and then you can time it with an assault armor right after that stagger ends to just kind of instantly stagger an enemy once again. So essentially, it would just be a stun lock, and it's insane damage. So finally, I just want to go over the playstyle that I would recommend for this type of weapon. Again, this is a shotgun build, so you would want to be playing aggressively. The idea is to stay on top of an enemy for as long as possible while cycling through shotgun blast to create stagger windows. One of the more powerful combos on a staggered enemy that I've found is to assault boost into them, fire a shotgun shell. This will push the enemy where you can then assault boost kick, which will once again push the enemy further, and then you can follow this up with either a grenade launcher shot or another shotgun blast. Now, if you're using the pile bunker, you just want to use the charged pile bunker attack immediately upon an enemy being staggered. So that's pretty simple. That's going to wrap up this weapon showcase though. The Zimmerman are truly one of the most powerful weapons, and you don't want to sleep on these. If you found this type of video helpful, consider subscribing to the channel for more build details in the future. Otherwise, join the Discord where we can hold more Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon discussion. I will also be holding giveaways here and hosting tournaments of various kinds. But that's going to be it for me. This was Goober Troy saying thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.